Hello to all and welcome to Josie K's live YouTube podcast. I'm Josie K and it is here where we're going to talk about the overall energy surrounding the collective starting now on the 25th of June, going on into and through the end of July. So it's been a number 6 month of coming together with another or others to manifest number 1 year of 2026, meaning at this point or by the end of June, there will be this awareness of I know who I'm moving forward with. This is my person. These are my peeps. This is what I'm doing that I enjoy daily. So as we go into a number 7 month, that is where there's this inner mastery of I've learned from the past. I'm thankful and grateful for what I have right now. And I know that whoever needs to fall away is going to fall away because of the doorways that are now about to open. So this could be good, this could be bad, right? There are beautiful, successful, triumphant doorways opening for those who've been putting the time and effort in, right? Doing what you love, loving what you do, whether it is personal or financial or a creative situation. Sevens are when the doorway opens. Now, we are going to go into a Mercury retrograde starting here, I think around the 29th or the end of June, going into and through the month of July. So there is going to be, because this Mercury retrograde is in a number 7 month, temptations. There are going to be like one doorway versus another. Like I know I was going through this doorway and it was a good path, and now I'm getting confused because another doorway, a temptation, a seduction, a prosperous doorway is making me fall into this energy of greed, right? So I can take the negative doorway and go down a path in this number 1 year that is long and difficult, more so personally. Or I can move forward with who or what is currently in my life and celebrate the triumph that has come or is beginning to come my way. Because Spirit's saying this is a time of ascension. I am ascending towards a greater path in my life. I am preparing for unions for my singles. This is a time to get back out there, connect with others, for doorways are going to open regarding a new chapter in your life. It's a time of learning and expansion and transcension, right? I'm transcending and evolving. And I'm starting to have conversations, or I'm thinking day to day about the conversations that I am having. And I'm recognizing that in relation in a leadership position, or as I create with my emperor energy, my own empire, that things are not going to always be this way, right? There is change coming where maybe I am a bit conflicted. Now, this could be like change is coming. I know I'm ascending. I put a lot of work in, but now there's conflict in the personal realm. And so when I look at my notes, we have around the 25th of June, a waxing gibbous moon. So Spirit's saying, remember, watch for the signs. You're on the right track. Keep up the momentum, because a fresh start is right around the corner, right? There are doorways that are going to open in a number 7 month of June. At some point as these doorways open, if you'll expect powerful change, and we have expect with the occupation card in the thoughts position as soon as the next couple of days, couple weeks. For as we go forth towards a greater path, especially when it comes to job, finance, career, money, there is going to be such a beautiful energy that there will also be a nudge from Spirit to then let go of any grudges, jealousy, whatever is negative there. Because then we have 27th and 28th of June, we have still that waxing gibbous moon, but now in Sagittarius. So there are going to be plannings of a trip for some. There is going to be a feeling of a restart, like things are getting really good. And now I'm no longer feeling low. I'm no longer feeling in these energies of despair, sadness, or worry. So Spirit's saying now's the time for the collective to step forward with their gifts, their talents, and their skills to either do something more or to teach something. But it's very, very important by around this last week of June, Spirit's saying, to practice gratitude. I'm grateful for the people in my life, the things I am accomplishing, and so on, because then we have that full moon on June 29th. So there is a turning point. I love this. In the inner strength position, Spirit saying, expect powerful change, for there is something coming here. Now, for some, it may take till the new moon of July 14th. But what I'm enjoying here is in these two collective the strength not only to expect powerful change, but to step into that power. Because as you step into a more powerful opportunity, there is going to be a stronger energy of not, of course, self-love, the sharing of this goodness and love to those around us, where then there will be in the inner strength position the strength to release and let go of some concerns here. So high honor is coming towards the collective as soon as the next couple days, couple weeks. Spirits are saying continue to have faith in your dreams. I laid out a 3-card summary with the Moonology deck by Yasmin Boland, and Spirits saying, remember, you are good enough. You are good enough for a long-term, beautiful relationship, marriage, partnership. You are good enough for a successful business situation. And for those who haven't been getting back out there, this is a month, especially in a number 6 month, of harmony and victory, loyalty, and so on, to know that Spirit keeps saying it is time for a new romantic. I think there are going to be new romantic cycles in personal relationships that already exist because of this more powerful, successful, unexpected wealth and opportunity that is developing. So see, there will be a win-win situation. It's interesting that I am seeing these balances here because I am feeling like it's important. There's a message here for someone who has strong Libra in their chart that you are good enough to succeed however you would like, but most importantly, to step into a romantic situation and create a beautiful outcome, because there's also a message to release negativity, right? Nothing is set in stone, but it's important, if you think positively, to understand that positive thoughts and gratitude will bring greater opportunities to feel grateful. So there's a strong message here in the next 3 weeks, especially to balance out spirituality, right? As I set to meet goals daily in a very practical way, trusting in the universe, I'm going to be recognizing in the number 7 month of July that there is some form of inner awareness, some form of mastery within me that I have discovered. So I do see the communication is key with the new moon and Gemini type energy. We have communications and conversations in the day-to-day aspects position. So it will be through conversations with another or others here in the next 3 weeks, or by the 3rd week from now, where there is this energy of I am ascending and expanding towards a path that is greater. So Spirit saying with the caterpillar energy, it is slow. It feels slow to us, but Spirit sees like a month as a second to them. Spirit's just saying change is coming. It just, to someone here, it may not feel as though it is happening quick enough, but look at this. We have a new moon in Taurus energy. So we have an awareness of prosperity. Conclusions are within reach, and in the day-to-day aspects position, Spirit saying trust that as you sit in discernment of a relationship, whether it's professional or personal, especially personal here, personal situations will reach a resolution. And they talked about that last week. See, at some point, maybe by the 3rd week from now, for most of the collective, there is this strong desire to take action. I'm taking action. My emotions are running high in a very positive way. And because I had faith in my dreams, I can now bring love to others, share good news because of the answers I am finally receiving. So some may be waiting on an answer. I do see the marriage card in the emotional aspects position. Someone's waiting on an engagement or a deeper commitment in a relationship. And Spirit saying, have faith and trust that as you discern a situation and you walk in purity and integrity, there's a big message here about those who do right at this time are going to receive these powerful changes in their lives. So when we get to close to the last week of July, there's going to come this awareness of a fiery climax. Expect powerful change, but know that, again, these changes may not evolve at all or as quickly for those who do not release some form of negativity. So I am feeling like it's important, if you have strong Libra or Scorpio in your chart, to free yourself from the concerns they're holding you back. Like, write down what it is that makes you sad, cross it off and replace it with a positive goal or intention. See, because Spirit's saying with the new moon in Capricorn energy, there is going to be an awareness that your hard work has finally paid off, right? A doorway has opened. And then we have on the bottom of the deck, a new start is coming. So I'm getting a strong message around the new moon. I feel like exciting connection situations are developing as soon as during the next couple of days or in this next week. And by the 14th of July, there will be newness. My notes are new moon in Cancer, newness regarding home and family, right? Resolutions to any difficult energy. So I'm going to just quick put away the Moonology deck again in the inner strengths position. Spirit is telling the collective to have trust in this powerful change that is coming. Spirit is saying you are ascended, are now expanding into a greater phase in your life. Conversations will come. Change is on its way. And then there will be a cause for celebration because we have the Three of Cups in the day-to-day aspects position. That will bring a conclusion to personal concerns or situations and an end to a difficult cycle in the collective's lives. So that's what's going to be coming to mind in the subconscious position. So in the meantime, now I do have some form of seduction, temptation, go figure, during the Mercury retrograde. Could be someone coming from the past to tempt you. Could be someone who is like a similar person to the past who's coming to tempt you. But either way, during the Mercury retrograde, Spirit is saying now's a time to self-reflect in the relationship sector when it comes to a new path, and to be aware of self-delusion. We have passion and we have hope of a new journey with the Fool card, but the Hope card person is wearing a blindfold. So a month to really self-reflect, not so much to take action if you are questioning a passionate connection. If you're getting back out, like Spirit's talking about in the creative aspects position, there could be, because in the subconscious position, we have a younger male and an older masculine. I think an age difference between the two. If you are dating, you are going to maybe be contemplating one masculine versus another. But Spirit's saying, trust that. Now's not a time. We have the chasing card to chase a situation or person because of a fear of abandonment. You will be shown the way via a business or organization. You are stepping into your sovereignty, right? The queendom or kingdom of your journey. And now with all of the wisdom of the past that has built, you have the strength and the power to bring to fruition who or what is great for you, and bring to a conclusion who is not, because we have the power card in this inner strengths position and the release card with the snake. So there could be some competition in the area of money, business, finance, career. You could be fearing that someone is coming in hot and heavy, like the Knight of Wands, but you'll have the strength of the simple minor arcana, Eight of Cups, to walk away from who or what is not right for you, right? There is going to come a fortunate answer here. So trust that Spirit is helping you with who or what you're trying to manifest during this next month. So we have Spirit saying, again, if this money, finance, and career, trust that your dreams need a practical plan, right? Do what you love, faith and trust that the universe is bringing great change to you. Now we have the change card in the relationship sector twice from two different decks, along with the pathway card that's going from the relationship sector to the money, finance, career position. So change is coming in the area of a passionate masculine or 4-1, and it could come in with regards to questioning two connections in a relationship situation or two paths, because someone here is coming to a realization of an opportunity in the area of a business or organization that is good, really good. This is the change you've been waiting for. So in the thoughts position, Spirit saying when the change comes or when the person comes, whether there's one or two, if you're getting back out there at this really good time of connecting with soulmates, Spirit saying bring love and kindness to a situation, right? To give a situation some time. We have the purity card in the middle of the reading with the seduction card. I am going to walk in purity and integrity like the queen that I am, and I'm going to take all of the lessons of the past and take my time here, right, as a buffet of good things unfolds before me. All right, so we have Elizabeth. Thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. So if you are new here, it is only during this live YouTube podcast where I offer 1 month readings for a minimum of a $10 donation. You just click on the $ box below the chat session, drag the button over to a minimum of $10, and then in the chat session, provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and your question or your concern, and I will do the readings sequentially as the donations come in. If the Google Pay button doesn't work for you, you can go to Cash App or PayPal and enter my email address, which is JosieK42@gmail.com. I offer, and then let me know in the chat session and we'll do your reading once I confirm the payment. All right. Before we get into Elizabeth's reading, I just want to quick put away the Mystic Red Rose Oracle deck. Looks like that. And kind of go over the overall message in the area of love, because I feel like someone needs to hear this. In fact, I feel like an older woman is thinking about going on a journey into the direction of a passionate masculine, but she must slow down and wait. She must not send any money and just trust that there is a different possibility that could come your way. She's very, very focused on the passion and the seduction of a situation, and she's contemplating and is hoping for a fresh start. But Spirit is saying, be careful if someone asks for money. Because I do feel like with the Five of Swords in the subconscious position, there is some form of with the talking card, texting, emailing, and a message card and a letter, that if you're conflicted, if this woman is conflicted about the truth of some form of communication, it is important to trust that Spirit is helping with the adjudication card in the relationship sector for her to make the right decision. If one person, circumstance, situation is not right for you, and I feel like this is really in a personal single situation, do not, there is the Seven of Swords. Keep your options open. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah, because we have someone here who's thinking about a union, a twin flame, but Spirit is saying maintain your boundaries. Say, talk to the hand. Give yourself some time to come to a revelation through a process of determination. Because someone could be a one-night stand. Spirit is saying don't be strung along. Remember maybe the lessons of the past. I see the engagement card in old school thinking, but now's a time, Spirit saying, of healthier choices. So yeah, there could be a celebration you're called to attend in this next month of June and July, which would make sense for many. Spirit saying get out and have fun for you. Some unexpected, oh my gosh, look at that. Some sudden unexpected change is going to come to mind where some form of affection is returned. And that's where I saw that soulmate card before. So Spirit's saying it's time to let go of the heartbreak, the nostalgia of the past, because we are helping to send in a soulmate connection, whether it's professional or personal, but I'm feeling more so personal. This soul connection is coming in either to help heal some form of heartbreak or is just bringing an energy of healing here. All right, so Spirit is also saying as you cut out negative people, places, circumstances, situations, temptations, you're going to recognize that you're very liberated through that action. Okay. Spirit is saying there were those in the past who thought that they weren't enough, who self sabotaged, who lacked confidence. But now there is this process of rebirth that the universe is assisting with. It is time for a new phase, to change your mind, to rise from the ashes and know that Spirit is sending Cupid's arrow your way. So, Spirit's saying, have faith, love is coming. Free yourself from maybe a charmer or a charmer from the past where there was heartache and pain. Remain grounded in times apart, maybe in between messages. Remember, I'm the king or queen of my journey, and I get to say who can come before me and into my empire and who cannot. Yeah, because I've grown and evolved from maybe addictions, temptations, obsessions in the past. And again, I'm ready for a greater next phase in my life. Now, for some, this next month is going to be a big deal when it comes to abundance and money. Okay. So again, they're speaking of gratitude, and a positive mindset is what's going to bring not only abundance, but great happiness and awareness of change and a new, greater path that lies ahead. So, Spirit's saying, do not fear intimacy, do not run away, trust in your ability to decipher if if a situation's either one-sided or they are a narcissist. Sabotage, don't self-sabotage, but trust that now is the time for the universe to send you someone who is interested in you. You are the dragonfly. So again, Spirit saying during this month of meetings, communications, conversations, and with the friendship card, that's interesting because we have the truth sword in the thoughts position and the friend card, maybe starting out as a friendship or starting out in a way where and someone may be involved in someone who has been a friend for a long time. And now there's an awareness of unconditional love. Now that could be true love, but Spirit again is saying those who meet up, communicate, talk this month, there is going to be an energy of lightheartedness. There's going to come change. Things are going to come to light. And through the process of these changes, there is a shift in perception. Like I needed to connect with people in the past in order to grow and to ascend. So we have ascension, the awareness of ascension during conversations with others this month. And remember, if you're single and you haven't been getting out there, there's a strong nudge from Spirit in the creative aspects position to get back out there, to set a date, to meet someone new. Remember, things take time. But again, Spirit saying for those who've done the shadow work and are in this energy of self-appreciation and love, there's going to be an awareness by the end of July that, oh my gosh, I'm making new memories. And my perception of a person or situation has completely shifted. Now, I just got a message about someone who is trying to get to the truth of a personal relationship, could be a family member where you're trying to figure out if they can be trusted. Okay. And we're going to get into that a little bit later. I'm just going to close with this message. Spirit saying there could be competition in the area of business. Spirit saying walk in purity and integrity. It's those who do the right thing, who stand in this energy of inner peace, that are going to receive a gift of greater privilege and prosperity, right? So also be careful of temptation. That is diagonal to the seduction card. Okay, Spirit is saying we have what is like a chaser energy. In other words, Spirit saying, do not fear that they're going to walk away or leave, because there are greater blessings that will come. So in some cases, there's going to be a temptation in order for you to acknowledge your own ascension. I've grown and evolved, and now I have faith and trust that I will make the right decisions when this passion and excitement shows up. So I do feel, especially in the Mercury retrograde of end of June going into July, there is going to come some form of burning desire, insane chemistry. But again, Spirit saying in the emotional aspects position, self-reflect. Beware of self-delusion. Have hope in the marriage card, but take off that blindfold and trust in your ability to make the right decisions for yourself this month, right? Don't fear abandonment. If someone is not for you, Spirit saying you will be shown the way. Look at this. With the sly, cunning, manipulative Seven of Swords guy here, Spirit is saying we are lighting a candle and are going to be showing you the way, because I see the hunger card. Like I am hungering a situation, person, circumstance whereby I feel very beautiful via a business or organization. You could be connecting with someone this month, or maybe you already have via some form of business or organization, or you are dating on online. Yeah, I think that Spirit's saying this is either, okay, financially in the actions position, we do have someone in an official position who is bringing in an awareness of great fortune. Okay, that's as a result of one's actions here. What's coming to fruition is putting the collective into this sovereignty energy of great emotional fulfillment with the 10 of Cups. There's this aha moment of I have succeeded. I have recognized victory in my own journey. Therefore, I'm going to cut away from, with the Ace of Swords, anyone or anything that's keeping me stuck, imprisoned in my thoughts. Okay, then we have a message. Look at this. For those who are getting back out there, who are setting a date, connecting with others, Spirit saying there's going to come a message. But then we have that Nine of Swords, like Spirit saying, if you are conflicted about some form of communication, wait, for there will come a realization with the realization card of something involving extremes, right? Something or someone may come in. And things go from 0 to 10, and you start to think about what you hunger for when it comes to a seductive situation. But Spirit is saying, change is coming. Again, I think there's just a need. Spirit saying, look at this in the day-to-day aspects position. As you sit in these cloudy thoughts, as you sit in this energy of discernment, trust that the universe has got your back. Okay. Because there's this process of ascension and change. Conversations will bring clarity. A message on a date will bring you to a realization of a path. So we have change twice in the relationship sector. That could be change in the area of business, change in the area of love, or two in the area of love if you are single and are dating via a business or organization, like something online. Now, what's coming to mind here, maybe already or as soon as the next couple of days, couple of weeks, is some form of unconditional love. So that's where I saw this friend card. It's like I'm thinking about an old friend. I'm connecting with someone who I already know, or maybe I'm thinking about starting in the area of friendship, because we do have the fox. So there are thoughts of shrewdness, like, can I trust this person? I'm feeling a little bit stuck or trapped as to what action steps to take because of this unexpected attraction. So someone could show up unexpectedly very soon if they have not already. And this card says, yeah, it's a temptation. Get back out there and give yourself some time. I do see a passionate masculine, king of fire, Sag, Aries, or Leo, but I just see mostly a passionate masculine and Spirit saying with the Six of Pentacles, it's important to give yourself some time to see if there's equal give and take in a situation. Now, I saw that card with the change card, and I felt like someone was offering, I'm hearing petty change or an opportunity of prosperity, and then they gave the abundance card. So I think there is a masculine or someone in a leadership position, could be just a masculine female leader But we have the Emperor in the day-to-day aspects position, and then we have an older masculine in the subconscious position, a commitment, partnership, contract, or business, service, business, or organization card. What you hunger for is coming from an official position, person that is bringing great fortune. And then we have change and sudden wealth in the inner strengths position. So yeah, good things are coming. In fact, I love this. When I look over here to my right, we have with the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, the focus shifting. Continue to remain focused, for soon your focus will shift into the direction of some form of wisdom here. The answers you have been seeking or waiting for. There is going to come an awareness with the Hills card that current obstacles have now been overcome. So that could mean a lot of things, right? I see a privileged lady in the center of the reading, walking in purity and integrity, feeling at peace, knowing that the law of attraction is going to move her towards some unrequited love, free from imprisonment or expecting now great change in the area of her occupation. I do feel like some masculines are looking at a successful female and is worried that she's going to move on now that she's got this great fortune. But then that would be a bad decision for her because she would go down the doorway of a long and difficult journey. So lots of tempting situations during the Mercury retrograde of the number 7 month of July. All right, so Elizabeth, sorry I took so long. Divine Earth Keeper, hello, blessings to all who need them. Thank you, Divine Earth Keeper. We're going to go ahead and do Elizabeth's reading. Elizabeth says, hi, Josie, career message, please. I'm applying for a new position. Thank you, sending you hugs and sending you hugs as well, Elizabeth. So let's get into Elizabeth's reading. And for Elizabeth's reading, I am being guided to the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Elizabeth with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month, especially in the area of money, finance, and career. So right now you have the Five of Wands. You may feel conflicted about what next action we are offering you, like the collective in the center of the reading, the major arcana, the Temperance Angel. We are helping you to dip your toe in the water, to continue to remain balanced as you set to meet goals daily. For your faithfulness, your efforts will soon be receiving this energy. So with the pin in the center of the reading, maybe you'll see a pin, thread and needle or something today as confirmation of this message, but Spirit's saying a new job or career offer or opportunity is coming. So it could be as soon as the next couple of days or this week where you recognize that financial changes are taking place and that you're just a little bit fearful of going towards them. So privileged lady energy. Now, it could take maybe around the 12th of July instead, but either way, Spirit is trying to guide you towards a connection that you know feels right with the Two of Cups. So in the thoughts position, Spirit is saying we need you to be free from this energy of inner disruption, right? I'm conflicted about my thoughts, what I want, what I'm hoping for, what may or may not transpire. But Spirit is saying you are not, look at this energy here, stuck or trapped in your circumstances. Free yourself from the negative, worrisome thoughts that are messing with your energy. And Spirit's saying, instead, I love this message for you because they're saying this to you like for many. Expect, with the expectation card, a change in the area of your occupation to come very soon. And of course, now that I have said it out in the world with my words, it may come more quickly than I'm even saying. All right, let me get these cards so I can see them. All right. Oh, I hid that in there. It's like that disruption card is wanting to stay in the thoughts position because many are sitting in that energy of disruption, when instead, if you just had trust and faith in spirit at this time, who's listening to your prayers and is bringing the manifestation of good things, there would more quickly come an energy of pleasure, a cause for celebration. So in the relationship sector, to another or other, spirit saying you have this trapped in fear energy. Now, I do see someone in a leadership position, someone who's financially abundant, stable, and secure. Maybe not so much that, but more so in a position of leadership, supervisor, manager, and or so on. And an offer of prosperity, bringing great change, and the abundance card. So Spirit's saying at some point, and it could take, again, till the next 2.5 weeks. Now I got cards jumping everywhere. Pardon me. It's interesting. I'll tell you what just happened here. Okay, there's going to come an offer of prosperity, and then with the adjudication card, a need to make a decision. But with the number 30, Spirit's saying we, with the Holy Trinity number 3, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, are helping to bring the manifestation of this change with the number 0. So that's showing up with a business or organization card. Spirit saying the law of attraction will work more quickly for you if you will free yourself from disruptive thoughts or feeling fearful as you await a connection with and to another or others. So, yeah, and then we have the number 8. So, Spirit's saying we're trying to bring in wisdom regarding a connection to another or others. And here in the money, finance, career position, Spirit's saying over the next 4 days, over the next 3 weeks, watch for signs from the universe. For there is going to come a message that is going to bring to your realization an exciting gift. So, Spirit's saying expect an unexpected path. It's going to feel like a gift as you sit in discernment of how or when the communication will come. Spirit saying trust that there will come an awareness of ascension, that with the caterpillar energy, things will not always be this way, that a change is coming. Watch for the signs in the money, finance, career, creativity position. For in the actions position, by the end of July, you will be looking out at your life in this way. So there will be material prosperity, but also an awareness of spiritual prosperity. There will be someone in a leadership position as a result of your devoted actions that is going to bring this energy of great fortune. Now, that number 26 is jumping out at me. Maybe you receive the money or some form of fortunate situation that is the answers to what you've been waiting for by the 26th of July. But there is a sovereign queen energy. Spirit saying we are bringing to fruition your sovereignty, a greater position of a beautiful chapter. Like I am the empress of this great next chapter in my life. And I am now, as a result of my actions by the end of July, Elizabeth be feeling the 10 of Cups, celebrating with family and friends, the sovereignty that's come to fruition. All right. So emotionally, yes, there's going to be freedom from the sadness, worry, fear, concern, and etc. Emotionally, there's going to be the sprouting of the wings, right? An energy of renewal. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles energy, an awareness of a position of prosperity, beautiful surroundings with the Fool card, the manifestation of a fresh start, a commitment, partnership, contract. After a process of self-reflection and creativity, I am now free from thoughts of disruptive thoughts and fear. All right, in the subconscious position, oh my, the manifestation of the number 10. There's going to come an exciting message. I do see the horseshoe card after the 9 of Wands. Keep on keeping on, because now we have the horseshoe of good luck. We have a letter, a message, a conversation after a state of confusion, and in a pleasurable, destined situation. Okay. Wow. So in the day-to-day aspects position, of course, it's all about patience. So there's divine timing going on. Spirit saying you are learning and expanding through conversations in your journey at this time. Things will not always be this way. There's going to come as someone who is the emperor, someone in a leadership position, Aries, strong Aries energy, who by which there's going to come high honor and a cause for celebration. So sit in discernment and trust that the seeds you are planting, right, through the law of cause and effect, each is moving your energy forward, and with spirit's assistance through prayer is creating the manifestation of the opposite of this. So in the inner strengths position, we got heartache and loss. We have an unexpected call to action with the Knight of Wands coming in here, just like with the King of Wands, Sagittarius or Leo type energy, someone in a leadership position. Someone going, this is you, from melancholy energy to, oh my gosh, now I can step into greater power and release this disruptive energy of fear, because this journey with the master number 11 is guiding me from one path into the direction of the next highest best path. So there is sudden unexpected wealth that spirit's giving you the strength to wait upon, and then eventually a need and spirit's assistance to help you to journey forward away from, look at this, with the Six of Cups, just like the collective, going away from who or what no longer fulfills you emotionally, going away from energy of heartache, loss, sadness, despair, or however that represents for you. So you may be conflicted about financial changes, but they are coming. There is a spiritual transformation, a process of evolution taking place for you. And there will be an awareness of ascension because of the gift of an unexpected gift of change, a new path. So, when the opportunity comes, stand your ground, ask for what you want, know that the Empress is with you. This is your own beautiful energy right now. Spirit's helping you to give birth to your destiny. So they're lighting up your throat chakra. Spirit is helping you to communicate, to ask for what you want, to talk to the, for you have the beautiful Magician. Spirit with this number one energy is helping you to manifest a path that is greater because you are ascending. And so, yeah, be patient, like Spirit was talking about in the day-to-day aspects position. Know that each action step you take is like a seed you are planting that needs to take root and grow, but that eventually will bear fruit. Okay. Again, see, patiently planning, especially throughout the next 2.5 weeks, is really what I'm hearing. Knowing that your sacral chakra is going to light up. There's going to come some excitement here. There's going to come like the Two of Cups energy we saw in the center of the reading for you, like the collective Elizabeth, a very harmonious connection where you're going to be shaking hands, coming into partnership or alliances with new. You're going to be stepping into your power and sacrificing mental conflict. For there is going to come a very tempting situation, an awareness of a breakthrough. So for you, this temptation card is really, really good, Elizabeth. You're going to know that just like the collective has the sword in the thoughts position, that you, instead of fearing or worrying about a change in the area of business, you are expecting victory when it comes to the occupation sector of your journey. You're going to be like the collective in the day-to-day aspects position by around the third week from now, with the Three of Cups like the collective has. After remaining patient, there's this rejoicing and celebration, recognizing the signs via your third eye chakra, that now is the time, just like the collective, to make a decision. Right? I need to go forth into the direction of this recognition and reward. So there's a lot of excitement and transformation. It'll feel like emotionally you have transformed and risen, that the path ahead is indeed destined, that someone in a leadership position has come your way. And the more you think positively, the more your heart chakra opens and you start to move forward towards this. So just like the collective has the 10 of cups in the actions position by end of July, you've got this aha moment with the rainbow as well, where your efforts have now guided you towards a foundation that is stable and secure. You feel powerful. And again, give thanks to Spirit's assistance when you feel this material and prosperity energy develop within you via a service, business, or organization. See, in July with the number 7 energy, a doorway is going to open that is destined. And there we have that beautiful number 6 energy of victory and success. Stepping into the great change, a new path, and the fulfillment of your wishes. Waiting on additional wisdom with great hope, letting go of what used to be, moving on because of some unexpected wisdom and a new beginning. Excitement. Yeah, so what happened is I had these cards to my right like this. Spirit was saying focus on, your plans, goals, and intentions. Know that your focus is about to shift because of the wisdom that arrives. And then these switched from focus to you're going to be focusing on the wisdom, which is in front. And the obstacles card turned upside down. So the obstacles and challenges are dissipating, and Spirit is just confirming for you that if you look forward more positively at this time, more quickly will you come to the awareness of this destined situation. There's a path that is yourself from concerns, and trust that if you'll expect freedom in the area of your occupation, that the law of attraction through your positive thoughts will bring an unexpected call to action more soon in the next couple days, couple weeks. Okay, so I'm going to close with one more message for Elizabeth. Yay! All right, let's see here. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please confirm, clarify, and close this reading for Elizabeth and the next month. When the opportunity comes, Spirit saying, embrace your purpose. Archangel Michael is guiding you at this time towards your divine purpose, your destiny, that which you were meant to be doing. Whatever makes your heart playful is what you're meant to be doing. Spirit is lining things up, and that's why they're saying in the day-to-day aspects position to trust and be patient in divine timing. They're also saying don't give up on love. Maybe there was fear of something in the relationship sector where someone was concerned about you, but Spirit's saying keep on keeping on. It's a lucky time with the horseshoe energy. A message is on its way. Trust in the guidance you are receiving with that third eye chakra energy. Trust that in the number 7 month of July, change is coming. See, like the umbrella energy, you are expanding, you are transcending. It is a time for greater unions in your life. And Archangel Michael is here at this time, guiding you through a very exciting transformation. Now is the time of joyous opportunity. So many wonderful blessings to you, and let me know when all of this unfolds. All right. And thank you guys for the thumbs up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put away the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. I just saw decisions will need to be made very soon, but they're exciting decisions for most of the collective. Again, if you are dealing with someone who is coming in to kind of mess up your juju, Spirit's going to give you the strength to walk away from that and instead go into the direction of a more powerful journey. All right, so Elizabeth, again, Spirit's giving you the strength to overcome any heartache, worry, fear, loss, to be patient as you plant seeds daily. Trust that eventually you're going to receive some form of communication during this time of good luck in the form of a message that you have transformed emotionally when what you've been creating comes to pass with the Fool card. There's going to be freedom and as though you are sprouting wings. There's going to come an awareness that your actions by the end of July have brought not only material prosperity, but this energy of inner mastery I trusted in the signs I was receiving. And actually, this is showing up with the Queen of Cups in the money, finance, career position. So watch for signs from the universe, for very soon there is going to come a message. Free yourself from the worries and fears that are keeping you up at night, and know that there is about to come the realization of an exciting path, unexpected feeling of a gift, high honor through conversation with someone in a leadership position that will then free you from fear in the relationship sector. So an offer of abundance is coming in, a change, a new path, and it's coming in quite unexpectedly for you, like the collective. Spirit's helping you to be free from disruptive thoughts, worries, fears, concerns, an energy of feeling imprisoned in your circumstances. Spirit's going to bring an awareness of victory and the cutting away from feeling stuck. So if you are conflicted about what next action steps to take, Spirit's saying it's just a matter of dipping your toe in the water and taking action, because that gets the energy flowing. That eventually, if you will walk in purity and integrity, right, do your best, there will be peace. There will come a connection with the Two of Cups that just feels right, where you step into a position of greater privilege and prosperity. You are ascending like the collective. Change is coming in the form of a message that will feel like a gift, an awareness subconsciously that you have brought to fruition, a path of sovereignty, a higher, better path than ever before. All right. So good luck, Elizabeth. Firefly. Hi, Firefly. Thank you for coming today. Yes. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to get into the collective's reading at this time. We talked a little bit about love, right? Spirit's been saying now's the time to get out there, to connect with others. In some cases, this is going to be a month where there is unconditional love, where there are soulmates coming together, like with the Two of Cups in the center of the reading. After some conversations here, going to come a time of decision making, or a desire to make a decision in love. Yeah, so we're going to kind of get into that. I just wanted, that card stuck out a little bit here, and I wanted to put that away. So we're going to now get into the Gypsy Oracle deck. So what I'm seeing here is we have an older woman. Could be a grandmotherly type energy, but she's thinking about children. She's thinking about taking a journey, or someone's thinking about journeying into her direction. So I think someone is hoping to eventually go from feeling empty emotionally to I am now going excitedly into the direction of my carriage. So I do feel like if this is a business question, first and foremost, there's going to come some really exciting news, and it's in the inner strengths position, because this journey is a real deal, right? There's our human breaks when it's time to step into a very powerful position. See, Spirit's saying we are bringing powerful opportunities to the collective at this time, so they can release who or what doesn't fulfill them, right? A path of maybe business. I'm closing the door. That was a big message in my notes for the end of June, going into maybe the first week or so of July. I'm going into the direction of an exciting opportunity, and I'm taking a journey towards, in some cases, this sudden unexpected wealth. Now we do have a woman here who is kind of melancholy. Yeah. So it's like she's enjoying her life day to day, and then all of a sudden, boom, here comes this powerful opportunity to step into a more privileged, stable, secure direction here. And she's just a bit conflicted about that. It's almost like, should I? Of course you should. This is what you worked toward. This is what you hoped for. Now, I do feel like there is also A passionate masculine, again, this is happening because of the Mercury retrograde. We have people coming in hot and heavy, because in the center of the reading, we have a very privileged female. She's finding her stability and security. She's stepping into a path of greater prosperity. She's bringing to fruition the greatest financial chapter of her life. And someone is coming towards her for all the wrong reasons. But she's going to know, because it's diagonal to this guy, that she's been here, done this, that someone is being sly, cunning, manipulative, dishonest. And she's going to very easily walk away from that temptation because of the sudden unexpected that is developing. So a lot of different scenarios taking place. But there are new pathways developing in the relationship sector, in the money, finance, career, creativity position, and they're coming in to help close the door on a situation that no longer serves us. Now, that could mean, again, that in personal relationships, people have been working really, really hard over here on money, finance, career, and there was an uncomfortable energy of despair, feeling stuck, not moving forward. And we turn towards our loved ones and we put it out on them. All right. Well, that's what's going to kind of fall away, is the negative energy in personal relationships because of the gifts that the universe is bringing for those who are positive. Right. I'm pushing through a difficult time because I know right around the corner, we've got the tower energy in the thoughts position. We've got an relationship sector and the money, finance, career position. We have ascending towards a newer, greater phase because of a conversation here with someone who's financially abundant, stable, and secure. So there's a message that feels like a gift. Maybe it could be a gift that is coming in here to bring the realization of a lot of excitement here. Like, I didn't think this was going to come my way. I didn't trust this person or situation. But now, after sitting in discernment and trusting as I walk in purity and integrity and do the right thing, that I've been at peace, and that the law of attraction has drawn towards me a peaceful outcome, right? So really a strong message to free yourself from self-delusion, the past that belongs there, especially during this Mercury retrograde where the past may show back up. It's a very intuitive time. I do see the service business organization energy in the relationship sector, and I see it in the actions position. So it's a big time to ascend financially, to go into a greater path of prosperity, because for some, that is going to bring freedom from this. Right? So the Nine of Swords are worries, fears, concerns in the financial or creative position that are keeping someone up at night here. But you have received, now you've gotten to, a 9. It's time to get rid of the swords of worry, fear, concern. It's time to let that moon of hope in, to think more positively, because it's showing up with the rat. So someone may be working against you behind your back. Now that's getting me back into the energy in the inner strengths position of, was it the inner strengths position? Where did I see that? Yeah, competition. There's going to come competition because you're going to the Ace of Swords that's showing up in the thoughts position. There is a message in the money, finance, career position that feels like a gift. I think that the universe is saying this is a gift from the universe to bring peace back into your life, especially in the personal realm. Like, things got tough, but now there's this feeling of a blessing. There are conversations of love. There are conversations that feel lucky after a lot of hard work. And then there's this realization after the Queen of Cups energy of something going from 0 to 10. Oh my gosh. Now, this could be, I've been waiting for a deeper commitment, partnership, contract, because we have the marriage card and the emotional aspects with the Fool card. So if you're in a relationship, I think Spirit's saying, yes, indeed, you are with the person you were meant to be. The path ahead is blessed, and there is going to come a gift. That makes things go from 0 to 10 that maybe you were worried about. But now there's confirmation because of this gift of a message that the unexpected has arrived, that a whole new chapter is beginning. It's like what you've been waiting for. Now, there are some who are going to receive great prosperity, maybe even a love connection here, who are going to themselves be thinking about going away from either a person or a circumstance. And we'll get into that message in a minute. All right, so we have messages that feel like a gift, unexpected paths unfolding, great change in the relationship sector. I feel with the abundance card financially after a lot of hard work, and then great change in the area of a personal relationship. Because there has been some harsh communication. With the Five of Swords, we have someone here who's conflicted about some communication here, but Spirit's saying have faith that what's coming to fruition is greater pleasure in your life, with the marriage card here in between. If you've been working on creating, again, a change in the area of money, finance, career, creativity, doing something online, Spirit again is saying we are guiding the collective to connect with soul connections, where we have right in the middle of the reading with the Temperance Angel, as you dip your toe in the water and continue to set to meet goals in an emotionally balanced way with great hope. There is going to come the pin, a new job or career situation, which is sitting right next to the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be happening for you if you are an older earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or this is just a position of great prosperity, beautiful surroundings, not only a full bank account, but a very open heart. So someone's like, wow, I have created for myself this Fool card, this new path of prosperity. And I am very excited to go forth into the direction of these changes in the occupation realm. I am feeling as though this gift, this unexpected opportunity or path is a gift, which it is. And I'm feeling very beautiful now that what I have hungered for has finally come my way. All right. Now we do have someone here who is feeling stuck in their thoughts because of an unexpected fox. So that's someone coming in shrewd, whether it's professional or personal. There is a bit of a sign of caution here to give yourself some time. They're coming in unexpectedly in some cases, saying bad things behind your back, keeping you up at night. The reason it's keeping you up at night is because Spirit's saying we're really trying to free you from those who come in here that you need to release, right? With the sly, cunning Seven of Swords. So, think about what you're hoping for. If this is a personal connection where someone is a bit cold, closed off, sharp with their words, and so on, beware of self-delusion with the dragon. Take off that blindfold and really look at who, by which, or what the universe is trying to bring. Because the universe is saying, get back out there. We're going to connect you with someone who, by which, there is a beautiful marriage as a result here. So it's a big time of connections. Many have made that connection, I think, both professionally and personally. But it's also an awareness of now the paths, right? In the number 7 month, the doorway's opening and things really speeding up. Really exciting news coming in, making the collective feel this energy of peace and pleasure, ready for the change, and now making greater decisions. Okay, I see someone in an official position bringing in great fortune, giving this very melancholy woman the strength to go into the direction of this sudden unexpected wealth. Yeah. So some are going to be recognizing greater prosperity, but you're being warned to not be tempted to throw away the journey as it has become, because it is beautiful. Okay, instead, with the gratitude energy, give thanks to Spirit for all that currently is. All right, so I'm going to put away, I see this card is still out from the Mystic Red Rose Oracle deck. So this is a time of ascension, right? I'm learning, I'm expanding, and I'm discerning with great trust in my heart that there is going to come change. When the change comes, I'm going to celebrate and give thanks to the universe as I am ready for this new and unexpected path or phase in my life. I'm ready for unconditional love and kindness. I am ready to go forth into the direction of greater sovereignty, where I can really be proud of how far I've come. I'm ready to receive this high honor through a conversation here with someone in a leadership position with the Aries energy of the Emperor card. I am ready to receive this unexpected path of abundance, because Spirit is saying when the path of there are going to be some that are resisting all that is good. And Spirit is saying, let go and accept. For the wisdom that is arriving, again, Spirit saying, is a change that is blessed, a change that is coming in to free the collective from sly, cunning, manipulative people, places, circumstances, situations, or just the past in general. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, Divine Earth Keeper. So what I do is Divine Earth Keeper likes to pay via PayPal. So then I just go into my PayPal app, like my, or not PayPal, Cash App. Or I go to PayPal, and then I just confirm and clarify the payment. Thank you for your donation, Divine Earth Keeper. Whoop, whoop. And let's get into Divine Earth Keeper's reading. So for Divine Earth Keeper's reading, I'm being guided to the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. Ooh, I had a card jump out. Okay. Big message for you. And I'm sure you can feel this energy right now, Divine Earth Keeper. Keep on keeping on. Keep putting that time and effort into creativity, finance, career, money, because someone recognized your gifts, talents, and with you. There's going to come an awareness of ascension that you have learned and expanded in your journey. And now you are transcending towards a greater phase in your life. Spirit saying, prepare for this union. Things will not always be the same. Change is coming. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Divine Earth Keeper with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month. This is a week of meditation and prayer. This is a time to rest and prepare. So Spirit's already working on something on your behalf, Divine Earth Keeper. They are asking that you walk in purity and integrity and keep doing you, for Spirit's wanting to guide someone towards you eventually, who's going to put you in an energy. In the thoughts position, we have a community of like-minded people. So yeah, someone's going to connect with you where you know that connection feels right. You may be thinking about them as a friend, but eventually, what you have been working towards through your efforts, Spirit's saying you are not stuck. The law of attraction is bringing a call to action. At this point, expect change in the area of your occupation and some form of community of like-minded people. That's in the thoughts position. Now, in the relationship sector, we have Archangel Uriel coming in here, lighting up that crown chakra. You're going to recognize that as someone or you have a conversation here, vice versa, however it unfolds, you're going to feel very, very deeply connected to Spirit. You're going to start to recognize that you have mastered some form of changes in your life. And now the time of change has come. So I do feel like via a service, business, or organization, there's going to come this King of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo. I don't think it's someone from the past, though it is Mercury retrograde. But I'm feeling more so there's going to come an offer of prosperity with the Six of Pentacles, and then a need to make a decision with the Judication card. Okay, we have change here twice. So because, see, a new path is opening for you to be free from the path of the past where there was a justice situation. So maybe it is Mr. Leo. So Spirit is helping to guide you forward towards the right community or group of people so that you can be free from feeling stuck or trapped in the past or your current circumstances. Now, in the money, finance, career, creativity position, Archangel Raphael's coming in here to light up your heart chakra. Divine Earth Keeper, there is an unexpected path, person, circumstance, situation coming in here. Yeah, it's like you're going to be looking at a connection here, watching or feeling your heart chakra open, recognizing that a path, a connection, a community of like-minded people is a gift from the universe. In the actions position, see, people are going to recognize that you are going into the direction of a beautiful foundation, something that you've been hungering for, something you've been wanting really badly, and now you are being guided to step into your sovereignty that is finally coming to fruition. I see someone in a leadership position bringing an offer of greater fortune and others feeling very envious of you by the end of July. So in the emotional aspects position, here's that journey. Spirit actually has the journey card. I think it's twice in the inner strengths position here with the sudden wealth card. There was a woman who was just in this energy of melancholy, and now there's an exciting opportunity to journey into a new direction and to leave behind who or what no longer fulfills you emotionally. I see that's where that older woman is going on a journey, and she's thinking about her children. She's going forward, and she's thinking maybe about how she may have to kind of release situations involving them or a location in order to go towards that energy of greater power. So yeah, there's a fresh start developing here. Spirit saying what you are creating, if you are truly hopeful, is that position of the and a journey. Yeah, subconsciously, you may at times over the next few weeks feel a bit conflicted about some form of communication, conversation, but Spirit's saying keep on keeping on when it comes to what you're passionate about, for there's going to be a message coming with the horseshoe card, some form of lucky opportunity. I see a masculine, older masculine, I think, coming towards you to make an offer that is blessed, and a current masculine watching you go into the direction of greater pleasure in your life, greater joy, leaving a storm behind. So in the day-to-day aspects position, it's all about strategy, right? Spirit saying as you continue to use that emperor energy in the day-to-day aspects position to set and meet goals, to build your empire, where you receive high honor, a cause for celebration. Change is coming. Things will not always be this way. Sit in discernment as you trust in prayer and the action steps you are taking this month, for you will recognize that you have been freed to go into the direction of victory. So in the inner strengths position, Spirit's giving you the angel of love to deal with, and this is the Knight of Wands coming in hot and heavy, recognizing that you're focused on a new journey, right? And you're doing this. He's like, wait a minute, here I come. And you're like, well, I'm on my way towards a path that is more fulfilling. I'm going down a journey where there is going to be not only love connections, but also the love of myself. So yeah, Spirit saying meditate, pray, trust in out at me. Let's see what my notes have to say. 28th, we have waxing gibbous moon. You're on the right track. There is some form of restart with the Sagittarius energy. After feeling low, there is the planning of a trip, for it is time to study or to teach, and especially to give thanks to the universe for the victory that is unfolding via a community of like-minded people. Spirit saying expect change when it comes to the occupation card. Be careful of deception. Okay, I've been proven wrong that the King of Wands is Leo. So again, during the Mercury retrograde, the Leo is going to come back towards you. Probably Spirit saying a message is on its way with the horseshoe energy that is bringing great luck after a lot of hard work. Look at a cornucopia of beautiful things is about to unfold before you, and Spirit's going to be lighting up your throat chakra. Archangel Gabriel is helping you to say the right words during a conversation. There will be strategy and thoughts of a new path. Oh my goodness. So a conversation with someone like the collective is bringing an abundant path towards a new community of people where you're going to be sitting a little bit in this energy of indecision. But Spirit's saying this unexpected offer is coming in to free you from maybe financial worries, concerns, or look at this, a thinking man. He's looking at the crystals by which you are creating and the fact that you're finally walking away. You are this beautiful goddess throughout the next 3 weeks, the goddess of the moon, manifesting with Spirit's assistance, a journey. Yeah, see, other people may come towards you with hostile energy. Why? Because with the major arcana of the world card, Spirit at some point is going to help you to bring a successful completion to a stormy situation as you step into the direction of a journey towards a new community of people. There's going to be someone who's financially abundant, stable, and secure, or who by which is in a leadership position, bringing you a prosperous opportunity, just like the collective. A new path with the Fool card in the emotional aspects position. So a prosperous person's going to offer a prosperous opportunity. A new doorway is opening for you like the collective that is blessed so that you can be free from the broken-hearted energies of the past. There is a path of greater value in money about to open up for you, and you may recognize by around the 3rd week from now that you are standing at the gate of a beautiful new garden, a new phase in your life. A new path with the number 1 energy, a path of the sun, happiness, feeling like a kid again, recognizing your peeps, sharing good news with family and friends, passion and excitement, an aha moment, a direction towards greater happiness and healing at the same time. Making a decision, right? Regarding a commitment, partnership, contract. There is a blossoming of abundance that will develop before you that is blessed, a very successful commitment, partnership, or contract. So just like with that hope card in the emotional aspects position, Spirit's saying, take off that blindfold, look at the journey. It's a victorious one. It's a path that is blessed. It is a path of abundance that is not only going to bring greater prosperity, but it's going to guide you into the direction of a very caring connection. So be patient as you make a decision here, because there's going to be a little bit of anxiety, but I think it is the high honor, like the collective and the day-to-day aspects position and the inner strengths position, this appreciation that is coming your way that's going to guide you to take action to go forward towards that community card. You are not stuck or trapped. Think about the meeting or negotiation that is about to take place. With the strategy card and the conversation card and the day-to-day aspects position, I see balance returning, freedom from the attachments tied to the past. I see a man holding a heart coming back, but Spirit's saying we're going to help with Archangel Michael to keep you grounded, because this person is coming in because they're envious of this sudden unexpected direction that you are taking action to ascend and go towards this month. Beautiful. So let's dig a little deeper, shall we? And to do so, I'm going to bring in the Gilded Tarot deck by Ciro Marchetti. There's one, another one, a couple more. There we go. Because I see the Queen of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Look at this on the bottom of the Gateway to the Divine. No, this is the Witch's Tarot deck by Ellen Dugan. She's setting and meeting goals in a very balanced way, and she's maintaining her boundaries with others, because what is about to show up, even though she cannot maybe see it yet, is good news regarding money. Right behind that, we have the Star card, wish fulfillment. This is what you've worked towards. This is what Spirit's helping you to manifest. This is the direction by which you were meant to now go towards, where there will be peace and abundance. An abundant connection as will eventually in the relationship sector, but definitely freedom from the storms of the past. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please confirm these messages and or close this reading. Messages of confirmation for Divine Earth Keeper in the next month. Oh, see? So Spirit's saying walk in purity and integrity, right? I am the kind, beautiful queen of my journey. I am at peace as I set to meet goals, knowing that there is soon going to come the pin, a job or career situation from a connection that I know feels right with the Two of Cups. I am stepping into this privileged lady energy because of a path that is blessed, because of a lump sum of money, a win, an inheritance, a path that will grow and prosper for the long term that is now showing up. It's coming to mind. So you may be thinking about this now, or it's through the next, as soon as the next couple days, couple weeks, where this exciting message comes. So we have exciting communication. Spirit saying the law of attraction as a result of your actions is bringing towards you a friend. Expect great change and freedom when it involves your occupation sector. There is going to come, I should put it this way, exciting news to mind here from a particular community or group of people. Number 7 on that card in July, could be in the next couple weeks. What's coming to mind is the awareness of some exciting news here. So Spirit is saying, trust that Archangel Ariel is with you, helping to guide you in a very deep connection with Spirit, with signs and synchronicities in relation to another or others. For with the Knight of Pentacles energy, there is indeed change coming. An offer of prosperity with someone in a leadership position whereby there's an abundant pathway. So it's on its way. Trust and have hope. Watch for signs and know that by the 3rd week from now, you are going to go from maybe worries and concerns at night with the 9 of Swords to coming to a realization of something going from 0 to 10. We have a message that feels like a gift. I think that Spirit saying is a gift from the universe, an unexpected path. You just may be like the collective has in the subconscious position with the 5 of Swords, a bit conflicted about this communication. So you may be fearing that someone can't be trusted because that might be your natural reaction. But that's why Archangel Raphael is coming in here saying we're lighting up that heart chakra as you have a conversation with another or others or someone in a leadership position with the Aries energy of the Emperor. After a process of strategy, you are going to recognize that change has come. So sit in discernment and trust that Spirit is trying to guide you down a path that is prosperous, an exciting path. I see your excitement growing in the actions position, but this is a month for the Queen of Wands energy to continue to set to meet goals in a very passionate and exciting way, knowing that what you hunger for is coming via a business or organization, that what is coming to fruition is a path of sovereignty where you're going to feel very, very beautiful. So someone in an official position is coming towards you with energies of great fortune, but someone else is going to see you over here, all kinds of excited about your life, and they're going to be envious of that fact. So in the emotional aspects position, there may be parts of you who are conflicted about a financial offer, opportunity, or direction. But Spirit is saying with the Fool card and the Marriage card, this is a path that is blessed. With the Queen of Pentacles energy, this is a prosperous path. So self-reflect on the creation of it, gather more information, for I truly believe this journey or direction is blessed in order to free you from the storms of the past, basically. There's a message coming in here, bringing great change. So with the Scorpio energy, the Death card, that's what this transformation and evolution is about. Spirit is saying have faith that pleasurable change is coming your way and offer an opportunity, an unexpected path of prosperity, a need to eventually make a decision here. But I don't think it will be hard with that Queen of Wands energy. So in the day-to-day aspects position, this is a time of rest and preparation. Continue to stress about conversations or communication you will be receiving. I think it's by the third week from now, again, where you're going to be recognizing and sitting in discernment of all that has unfolded here. And you've got that final sword. It's like you're ready to now go away from harsh communication or a storm of the past and go instead into a new direction. So, Spirit for you is saying we're giving you the power, this melancholy woman, to shine your light on a more powerful direction. You're going to be shining very brightly because of this sudden, unexpected wealth, and be walking away from who or what no longer fulfills you emotionally because of the journey of the carriage. So, yeah, feeling more powerful, able to then release this Virgo energy, or no, release an energy of whoever was envious here, negative people who are walking in negative energy. They as well need to sit in discernment and trust that if they walk in purity and integrity and kindness, so too will they find peace. So too will good things develop for them. But again, this is a time, Spirit saying at the end of June, to let go of grudges or jealousy, to practice gratitude, take a trip, but to know that a wish is coming true. Effort is required. Stay calm and trust that eventually there will be the moving forward and the releasing of emotional baggage. There will even be this ability in many cases, because of how successful we feel, to say sorry before we go. All right, so in a 3-card summary, we have wish fulfillment lining up with the privileged lady card and the Ace of Pentacles. Very soon, there's going to come a path of prosperity, a new possibility. So with the 2 of Wands, this is the courage then to make a decision, to say yes to some exciting communication via a community of like-minded people. There's the decision card, like we talked about with Mr. Leo in the relationship sector. I think you'll be making a decision to move on into the direction of an offer of abundance with the 6 of Pentacles, letting go or bringing a completion to a legal situation involving Mr. King of Wands. An unexpected change, an unexpected path is what is growing and developing for you. At some point, you are being guided to research this opportunity that is coming in unexpectedly. Yeah. Spirit's trying to free you again from that stormy energy with the Death card, helping you to transform towards a path of greater happiness and joy. So here's the Chariot, just like the carriage in the inner strength position, eventually overcoming certain obstacles and challenges and going into the direction of success. So that prosperous direction, like I've been feeling for you for a long time, Divine Earthkeeper, is also going to bring a new path of peace, joy, happiness, and love your way. You are this beautiful Empress. Spirit with this major arcana is going to assist you in giving birth to a path that is greater than where you have been. So you may feel a little bit conflicted about a money offer opportunity, but Spirit's saying take off that blindfold, remain balanced as you set to meet goals, as you strategize the next chapter of your life or a legal contract. There is indeed an offer coming from someone who's in a leadership position, someone who's financially abundant, stable, and secure, or who by which could have strong earth in did see Virgo energy in the inner strength position, the angel of love, bringing a peace to you as you look at connections this month, opportunities this month, passion and excitement, the Wheel of Fortune, a destined connection that feels right, freedom from confusion regarding the King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Yeah, see, prosperity is coming. Buy yourself a small gift and celebrate. Free yourself from the worries and concerns that confuse you about what next action steps to take. Okay. People are going to, again, be very envious of your wish fulfillment with the Aquarius energy of the Star card and the Capricorn energy of the Devil. Yeah. Spirit saying, don't cry over spilt milk. Trust as you discern an opportunity or situation that, just like the collective, your actions are guiding you into the direction of a happily ever after. Celebrating with family and friends, a light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to money or things of the material. Yep, you have the Six of Pentacles, just like the collective, and the Queen of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So by the end of July, just like the collective has with the Hope card in the emotional aspects position, and make what feels like a difficult decision. Acknowledge the truth of your situation, that Spirit has guided you towards great change with the Occupation card in order to free you from the storms of the past. You have the Tower, like the collective has in the thoughts position and the creative aspects position. Spirit saying you are not stuck or trapped. We're coming to free you, and we're freeing you in a very positive and unexpected way. For you have reached a 10. Whatever was long and difficult is now dissipating, and it is time now to go forth playfully and to teach others. Wow. Yeah, be careful, because someone's going to come in hot and heavy, just like we talked about in the inner strengths position with the Knight of Wands energy and the popular Seven of Swords energy in the actions position. It is time to leave behind sly, cunning, manipulative people who may come in during this Mercury retrograde. It's time, like the collective, to celebrate a stable and secure foundation for yourself, and to, just like the collective in the inner strengths position, leave empty cups behind. Yep. Wow. Watch for signs, for we have the Emperor, someone in a leadership position with Aries energy, the strength to bring to a successful completion one journey, station of a more prosperous journey. A doorway is about to open. Wait patiently for more information. For you, just like the collective, there is going to be the blessing of a new path that Spirit will be nudging you to take when it comes to a journey. So I'm going to close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. One more closing message, please, for Divine Earth Keeper regarding this circle spread for this next month. For a thought. So you have this in the day-to-day aspects position as well. As you strategize, your angels are noticing that you may not be moving forward, but there will be multiple options that you will soon be reviewing if you are not already. You just may find that you are unable to choose, like we saw with the Two of Swords. Ask your angels this month as to which direction to take, or just listen to your own deep inner voice. For deep down inside, you're going to know exactly what you should do. Six of Thought, it almost looks like a paradise going into a new direction. Peaceful times are on the horizon! Exclamation mark. The storms have passed. Are you kidding me? And now you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary at this point to travel over water or to another country. New opportunities lie ahead when it comes to your creativity, your career, or the pursuing of your dreams. Keep me updated, Divine Earth Keeper. The time of transformation and evolution is here. So I'm going to put away and cleanse the cards and reiterate the messages for Divine Earth Keeper as I do so. So Spirit's giving you the strength of the Hermit to shine your light on all that is unfolding before you during this next month, to trust that it's a time of rest and preparation, that there will come a particular conversation where you will be strategizing great change in your life, where subconsciously you will be bringing an end to a stormy situation, and be going forward, even though there's a little bit of concern regarding a change involving money or things of the material. But your excitement is growing. If you'll continue to set and meet personal goals this month, you're eventually going to overcome inner conflict about some communication that is coming. You have the Queen of Cups energy of strong intuition this month. Path to bring you from 0 to 10 because there is a message coming as a gift from the universe. In the relationship sector, there is a slow moving offer or opportunity or person, but they are on their way. Eventually, you will recognize in the thoughts position some exciting communication via a community of like-minded people, going into the direction of a path that is blessed when it comes to money. Rest, meditate, strategize, and trust that what lies ahead is not only prosperous, but it's also going to feel like an emotionally fulfilling journey you have not yet walked before. Okay, so I'm going to put away and close the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor and reiterate for Divine Earth Keeper, the angel of love is here helping to guide you towards a stable and secure foundation where you can bring an end to your current journey or situation. This is a month to strategize through conversations with others and to eventually celebrate a message of freedom from a previous stormy situation in your life. Emotionally, there is going to be the creation of a journey, a new path, a time to self-reflect and to have hope, to trust that with this, what you hunger for, a service business organization, this fruition of your sovereignty via someone in official position and greater fortune. Trust that that's going to be envied by those around you. But that either way, we've got Archangel Raphael lighting up your heart chakra, guiding you towards an unexpected gift, an unexpected path. Recognizing as you connect to another or others this month that Archangel Uriel is bringing you such strong intuitive signs via a service or business organization, financial offer or opportunity, an abundant change that is blessed and meant to be. That you will be thinking about taking action to go into the direction of a community of like-minded people, and that the law of attraction has brought this unexpected victory your way to free you from the imprisonment card, from shrewd, negative situations or people. So rest and trust that as you walk in purity and integrity with great emotional balance, that there is going to come a soul connection that feels right, that's going to put you into an energy of greater privilege, an offer of a new job or career. Freedom from those who may work against you behind your back, an unexpected path of sovereignty, really being who you've always wanted to be. Yeah, they keep saying, be careful. Someone's going to come towards you with this man holding a heart who's deceptive. But Spirit wants you to focus at this time on a path of victory because it's going to put you in this stable and secure energy. It's going to make you feel very abundant and with an open heart, but more strong than you ever were before. All right. So thank you so very much, Divine Earth Keeper, for letting me do your reading. Claire, thank you for your donation. Okay. So for Claire's reading, let's see, general reading, please. For Claire's reading, I am being guided to, I'm being guided back into the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. Maybe the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, or you know what? I'm being guided into the Enchanted Map deck. And it's interesting because it was like with the Choose Wisely card, it was like, which direction should I go? That's funny. And then I was looking over here at the Enchanted Map deck, which brings those answers of the direction that Spirit's guiding you towards. That's pretty cool. All right. So, dear Lord, Spirit, guides, and angels, please bless Claire with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month. Spiritual guidance, please. All right. So very, very soon here, Claire, if not already, Spirit is saying that as you set to meet goals with the Temperance Angels, assistance as a major arcana in a very balanced way, there is going to come to your attention. There's going to come an awareness here with the Wizard of Awareness card that a blessed connection has come your way to make an offer of this new job or career. And Spirit saying, yes, go forth faithfully into the direction of this peaceful foundation. Wow. So very, very soon, could be in the next couple of days, couple of weeks, Claire, you're going to recognize that one path has ended and now you are stepping into the direction of an unexpected path. So we have the Tower, the action card, and an awareness in the thoughts position that the law of attraction has freed you in the area of your occupation. You are no longer feeling imprisoned in this energy of despair or worry. So in the relationship sector, we have the field of dreams, right? So you are tending to the eggs, which are your plans, goals, intentions, ideas. And now with the field of dreams in the relationship sector, there is someone coming via a business or organization where you are recognizing an offer of prosperity, great change in the area of abundance, and a new path that has been born. Spirit saying, have faith in your dreams, for we're sending a soul connection your way to bring to your awareness a new path of the birth of your dreams. Okay, so in the money, finance, career, creativity position, Spirit saying with the protecting treasure energy, there are gifts, talents, and skills within you that are waiting to be shared with the world. Okay, so if you are thinking about, if you're up at night worried and fearful, this could involve the energy of a business or organization. Spirit saying, trust that eventually you are going to come to the realization that an unexpected path has come your way. Yeah, I think Spirit's still saying with that energy a couple things. Continue to, or there could come an opportunity because of the dreams being born in the relationship sector to another or other. Spirit saying, open up and share yourself, the gift of who you are, because you are worthy of such a beautiful journey. And Spirit is excited to bring great change your way. With that caterpillar in the day-to-day aspects position, maybe you're afraid to open up and have a conversation, or you are fearing that you are not deserving of such high honor. But Spirit's saying high honor and privilege is what we want to bring. Okay, in the actions position, see, there's going to come some form of commitment, partnership, contract with the business or organization card. Spirit saying you will be shown the way. What you hunger for will come. Eventually, you will recognize, even if it took you per se to the end of July, there's going to be this awareness that what has come into fruition is your sovereignty, a higher, better path, a commitment, partnership, contract with someone in an official position where there is great fortune. I think greater fortune than you have made before. Okay, so I do see Spirit saying at some point, open up and sign on the dotted line. Commit yourself to what is coming to your awareness, for it's a greater path. It is an offer of the dreams to your ideas. So yeah, emotionally, Spirit's saying, don't delude yourself, right? Don't say I'm sitting in this energy of hope, but I'm fearing at the same time that something is not going to happen. Because Spirit's saying, take about trusting in Spirit assistance. We have, as I self-reflect on the positive, I am creating for myself this beautiful Queen of Pentacles energy. And the Fool, I'm manifesting a new path of prosperity. The world is wide open to me. I can continue maybe to get out and share myself with more businesses or organizations to fill in this in-between time. because it's a time of discernment. It's a time of trust. Yeah, subconsciously, there is some form of wisdom arriving here. I think Spirit's saying you may find that you're going from feeling conflicted about when or how some conversation is going to come to receiving a letter, having a conversation, a message that feels like good luck. An exciting decision after the Nine of Wands, setting and meeting goals daily. Keep on keeping on and have faith and trust that Spirit's saying a new pathway is coming. Change is on its way. Not only will there be greater abundance, but there will be pleasure and peace as well. Pleasure and peace. That's the gift that Spirit is trying to bring that's most important. So in the day-to-day aspects position, you're going to go from feeling as though change is never going to take place, the conversation's not going to come, to, oh my gosh, a change has arrived via the Aries energy of the Emperor in the day-to-day aspects position. Someone in a leadership position or an offer of a leadership position has come via a conversation with others. There is now high honor and a cause for celebration with the Three of Cups. I opened up, I shared who I am with the world around me, and I'm recognizing that my dreams are being born. So in the inner strengths position, Spirit's saying there's going to come some form of encouragement that's going to make you feel powerful. We have an older woman who's taking a journey to go towards this sudden unexpected wealth energy. And with the carriage, again, there is a journey. Whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, it's the sudden unexpected wealth, the confirmation of something exciting coming your way, the walking away from empty cups, worries, and fears, and instead coming to the awareness of a commitment partnership contract that is coming to fruition. So there is going to come some encouragement here, quite unexpectedly, where you can step into a more powerful foundation and also release and walk away from maybe even just the focus on the empty cups, on what you don't have, on feeling stuck in your circumstances. So in a 3-card summary, Claire, Spirit saying, look at the path ahead, not as long and difficult, but as an exciting adventure. Because the mountain is about going through the mountain, right? Taking different avenues, connecting with different people, recognizing the blessing that is on the other side. Sorry, I'm just getting some messages here. And here they come. See, if you look at the path ahead, not as long and difficult, Claire, but as an exciting adventure, there is indeed going to come an unexpected visitor to mind. Very soon, you're going to come into an awareness of a new career or job situation. So if you expect great change in the area of your occupation, very soon you will be taking action because of the law of attraction to go into the direction of a path that is greater. So you could be, by the next 3 days to 2.5 weeks, because now, of course, it's getting closer, there is going to come this energy of, now I need to make a decision. So we have an unexpected path, an unexpected change, someone in a leadership position with the King of Wands energy, supervisor, manager, but the development of your dreams. Then, just like the collective and the judgment card that got left there, there is a need to make a decision, right? This person has stepped forward, and with the major arcana, the judgment card, I can now make a decision as to whether or not I should step forward into the direction of this path. And Spirit's saying absolutely yes. Now, if you haven't been sharing your gifts, talents, skills, continuing to put your effort out there, it may be because you're feeling stuck. But Spirit's saying, you know, maybe you've done all you need to do and you're waiting on a conversation, but this is a strong message I was feeling earlier as well. The bone collector is like, as I await this shift in awareness to a commitment partnership contract, I'm going to, in the meantime, with the protecting that treasure energy within me, practice a hobby, gift, talent, skill situation. Because as I do, I know that it's like, instead of focusing on what I want so badly or communication, as I shift my direction into what brings me peace, joy, and happiness daily and trust in the universe, it's going to come towards me more quickly. So see, if you think more positively, there's going to come this energy of flying high. Instead of being in the maze of which way do I go? Am I making a mistake? There's going to come an awareness that you now see your path from where you stand and the direction by which the universe is nudging you to go towards. So, yeah, wait for signs. Spirit's saying there's going to come some unexpected change to your home. It could be while you're at home, sitting within the home, receiving a text, a letter, a message of sorts, and then you will be given the assistance of the Strength card, right? I'm going to continue to remain strong as I set to meet goals, as I go with the flow and trust. As I discern a situation, I know that there is some wisdom coming my way as a result of my intentions, that there's going to come some high honor and eventually a commitment partnership contract. So here's that strong message, Spirit saying, is the world is wide open to many, many blessings. And all you need to do is go with the flow and ride the wave. Watch for signs, because Spirit's going to help you with the compass energy to guide you into the direction of a greater path or situation. See, at some point, you're going to recognize the path, and then the fact that you, like the collective, have metamorphosis, right? You've transformed, you've evolved. And yeah, it's scary and it's fearful. But Spirit's saying the reason we are bringing change is to rescue you from the stormy energy. But it's the stormy energy that could slow the process. All right. So by the end of July, we have, again, this energy of feeling stuck in some way. Now, this could have to do with a personal situation, even the relationship sector. So I do feel like, because this is a month of love, 6 going into 7 and doorways opening, this kept jumping out at me. And that was these little hearts here that I see. So I do see someone coming in, bringing maybe some form of tempting energy, passion. Yeah, but this is a month where there's going to come a lot of encouragement and support. I think financially, I think Spirit's saying come together with others, for you're going to recognize that there is a place by which you were meant to be when it comes to your occupation. Now, when it comes to a personal situation, of course, during the Mercury retrograde of July, you may draw the attention of someone from the past or someone who may remind you of the past. But you're going to feel this beautiful energy of balance, Claire. You're going to be recognizing that the ideas and plans you have been putting into action are causing this beautiful energy of forward movement, things moving quickly, stepping into a direction by which you have not yet walked before. All right, so let's see. Let's see if we can confirm and clarify these messages. And to do so, I am being guided to the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please confirm and clarify the messages we have previously discussed in this circle spread for Claire during this next month. Ooh. So, yeah. Very, very soon, Claire, with the new job and career card in the center of the reading and the privileged lady energy as a result of her faithful efforts, there's going to come this energy of peace. There's going to come a shocking, unexpected awareness that your proverbial ship has come in the financial realm. So, oh my God, we just saw this in the thoughts position. We have exciting news, right? A path, some exciting communication that has great potential. So Spirit is saying take action when the law of attraction brings an unexpected change with the occupation card. For we are bringing you the truth sword, the sword of victory, the ability to go into a new direction that is victorious and to cut away from who serves you. So in the relationship sector, we have the sacrifice card. So this is like, I'm going to sacrifice my worries and concerns. I'm going to trust that the time and effort I have put in will eventually bring my ideas to life. So Spirit is saying, wait patiently for a shift in perspective. For there is going to come this King of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, someone in a leadership position, supervisor, manager, who's going to bring some abundant change your way, a new path, the development of your dreams. Now, in the money, finance, career position, there is an energy of groundedness, right? I don't know what action steps to take. What else should I do? Spirit saying, trust as you discern all that is unfolding over the next 4 days to 2-3 weeks. You are going to come to a realization of an unexpected pathway. In the meantime, ground yourself. This is what I was just talking about with the protecting the treasure energy. This would be a great time to doodle, to write, draw, paint, do photography, pottery, poetry, so that you can shift your attention elsewhere from just focusing on what else do I need to do, right? Spirit's saying eventually there's going to come a conversation with someone in a leadership position where change arrives and you recognize this is the place by which I was meant to be. So in the actions position, we have the beautiful web card, the master number 11, is it? Yep. One path served you for a period of time, and now you are building on the beautiful web of your life. There is going to come some form of commitment, partnership, contract via someone in an official position, a path of greater fortune, and the fruition of your sovereignty, right? A beautiful path in your life, a greater chapter with an aha moment, great emotional fulfillment, and forward movement. Now, when I saw that, I see the Fool energy, just like we have for the collective, in the emotional aspects position. So there's going to come an awareness emotionally that, yes, indeed, I put one foot in front of the other. The grass started to grow. The leaves started to open. The flowers started to bloom. And now Spirit is nudging me to take a chance to go on this new adventure. I am recognizing with the Queen of Pentacles energy of prosperity that my creative efforts, the time and effort I faithfully put in, the thoughts of the world being wide open, and an energy of hope has brought to my attention the manifestation of a path that is greater. Subconsciously, we have some Page of Swords energy, projects, ideas. Again, Spirit is saying there come some unexpected communication, a conversation, communication, letter, paperwork, but there is going to come an awareness with the Nine of Wands that you've put a lot of time and effort in. And with the horseshoe energy, this message is of good luck. I had faith, and now I am going into the direction of pleasure after waiting for the manifestation of this beautiful new chapter in my life. In the day-to-day aspects position with the Seven of Wands, yeah, it may be that through conversations with another or others, you feel a bit conflicted as to what next action steps to take. But eventually, if you'll just sit in discernment and trust in Spirit, there is going to eventually come high honor. So at first, you may not feel like this group of people or person is the right one for you, but Spirit saying remain grounded and trust that you will know the right direction or person because of the encouragement that you receive. So again, there's this melancholy energy, eventually an unexpected journey, sudden unexpected wealth, greater fortune, and this encouragement. With the Aquarius energy of the Star card, we have wish fulfillment, the ability to go forth powerfully towards this wish and to simultaneously release the Hanged Man energy, release concerns about who you might be connecting with and moving forward with, release concerns in general. Trust as you sit in discernment of the extreme unexpected pathway that the universe is guiding you towards is the right one. So seeing a 3-card summary, you have Claire, this beautiful, oh my gosh, Claire, thank you for your additional donation. Whoop, whoop. All right. This prosperity is on its way. Okay. It's just slow moving. All is happening in a perfect and divinely timed way. All is happening according to the full energy of manifestation. All right, things are about to speed up. There's about to come to mind some really exciting communication that has great potential here. And Spirit's saying the reason we are sending in this opportunity is to free you from this energy of heartache. We are bringing wish fulfillment with the Knight of Cups energy, a nudge from the universe to say yes with the Judgment card. Just like the collective in the relationship sector, we have the passionate King of Wands, Sagittarius Leo, someone who is in a leadership position, supervisor, manager energy. There is the manifestation of an exciting decision and the traveling. Look at this. Beyond current obstacles and challenges with the Chariot into the direction of a light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to long-term, traditional, stable, and secure abundance here. So the number 7 in July, I saw the number 17 with the star card. It could be around the 17th of July where you receive this encouragement, where Spirit says yes. That is the commitment partnership contract we are referring to. Reflect and trust that change is coming, and it's coming in like this. All right. Eventually, you're going to go from feeling grounded and unsure as to what next action steps to take to recognizing a gift, some form of communication or journey of happiness. Feeling like a kid again. So you have the Queen of Cups like the collective has throughout the next 3 weeks, the ability to watch for signs and synchronicities, to await confirmation. Trust that. Just like the collective has in the thoughts position with the imprisonment card, you are not stuck or trapped. This is a figment of your imagination. There's about to come someone in a leadership position with the King of Discs, Earth, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, who's going to open, there's that number 7 of July, open a doorway for you that is more prosperous, a more stable and secure foundation. Now, I saw the Lord energy, like the Emperor, someone in a leadership position, in the day-to-day aspects position, the manifestation of a cause for celebration, celebrating with family and friends, coming to a peaceful resolution, that this is the place. This was the direction by which the universe kept reminding me of. So by the end of July, we have the King of Cups, could be an older water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I feel like someone that you recognize, a beautiful win, raise, bonus, inheritance, lump sum of money, or direction that is blessed, that is coming to your awareness. Spirit saying you can trust the person who's making this financial offer to you. Could be via the World Wide Web with the service card in the actions position, or just the building on the web of your life on a new journey and committing to a path of the 10 of Cups. So you have the Ace of Swords, like the collective in the thoughts position, a victorious path where you can then cut away from who or what no longer serves you. Death card, Scorpio. I'm bringing a completion to a path that was. I'm going into the direction of a path that has greater potential. As long as I expect great change in the area of occupation, I know after waiting for a shift in perspective that I will soon be free and continue to share myself, but also work on gifts, talents, and skills in between as I await a commitment partnership contract that is coming my way as wish fulfillment. So we just saw the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups. So there is money, victory, and love that are all manifesting for you now. Eventually, there will be freedom from some nostalgic temptation of the past, or my goodness, during the Mercury retrograde of July, someone could show back up. Oh, yeah. Now you have all 4. So big month for fresh starts, paths that are blessed. You are the beautiful Empress. Know that your actions, your prayers, and Spirit's assistance with the major arcana, the Empress, is all involved in the giving birth of this beautiful new journey. Yeah, you may be a little bit fearful or unsure of an opportunity that is coming, but Spirit is saying this is a stable foundation that you can step onto. Have hope where there has been discontent worry, fear. Know that you are going to soon come out on the other side of all of that. I'm going to close with one more message, this time from the Archangel Michael Sword of Light deck. So, this is a time, remember, of ascension, of transcension, of preparing for new unions, which will then lead towards a new phase, a greater phase in the collective's lives. What did I say? A map. The way forward is open, clear. You are here, and Spirit is guiding you towards joy this month. You are not trapped or stuck. Possibilities this month and opportunities you will find are all around. They abound around you. And Archangel Michael is here guiding you to personal and spiritual freedom. Why are these things developing for you? Because Spirit is saying you are ready for so much more. Spirit is helping you with the number 40 to manifest a stable and secure foundation. You will find soon that your career has grown and blossomed, and now is the time to make the changes that you have been contemplating. For you will manifest exactly not only what you need, but what you have worked for. So thank you so much, Claire, for letting me do your reading. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is put away and cleanse the cards and reiterate these messages for Claire as I do so. So we have wish fulfillment in the inner strengths position, the ability to trust that there's going to come some encouraging support, unexpected wealth that's going to come your way and will help for you to lay down this energy of indecision about what action steps to take. Who should I connect with? How is this going to transpire? There's going to come some unexpected communication via a business or organization, a message after a lot of hard work that will actually bring an exciting decision to mind. Spirit will be nudging you at some point to take a chance on this brand new journey. For the world is wide open. You're going to recognize, because of an opportunity, that many opportunities can grow from what this is. So now Spirit's saying your actions are helping you to build on the beautiful web of your life to eventually come into commitment, partnership, contract with another. Even though you're conflicted about what action steps next take, Spirit's going to help you to remain grounded. They're going to help you to eventually go from waiting to a shift in perspective in relation to the King of Wands or the Emperor, someone in a leadership position. There's going to come some exciting news to mind here in the thoughts position, where there is going to be something that has great potential. Very soon, you're going to recognize that your hard work is paid off and your proverbial ship has come in. Commit to those who bring this energy of encouragement and high honor. I just saw the Two of Swords, right? So big changes are coming for the collective, like you, Claire, and they're going to feel as though they are difficult. But usually they have the blindfold on, and now we have the sword in the thoughts position. What is the truth? What is the go forward? Yes, indeed. Then I will have to cut away from who or what no longer serves me, or negative situations. All right, so I'm going to put away and cleanse the Enchanted Map deck by Colette Baron Reed. So Claire, there's going to come some strong encouragement here. After feeling a little bit bored, maybe discontent, there's going to come a carriage that's going to guide you down a journey. So there's unexpected calls to action, or a call to action here, where after a conversation with someone in a leadership position, you recognize this is the space or direction by which the universe was guiding me towards. There's going to come some communication, even though you may be conflicted about when or how. Spirit is saying, remember the horseshoe in the subconscious position, that this is a time of good luck, that eventually there's going, if you've been thinking about educating yourself on something, learning something new, teaching something, but this, I feel, is you having faith that a pleasurable opportunity is coming that you're going to want to learn more about. that the world is wide open, right? That the Fool card showed up as a result of your creative efforts, your time, and now you're being offered a hopeful path of prosperity with the Queen of Pentacles in the emotional aspects position. So we have a commitment, partnership, contract, a service, business, or organization, an official position bringing in greater fortune, and the nudge from spirit to share all of who you are with the world at this time, right? You're going to eventually recognize a message has brought a gift, that the universe had a lot to do with this, that an unexpected path has developed. Who thinks that they can work against you behind your back if that is a concern. See, it's in relation to another or others where you're going to recognize that your projects, ideas, goals, and intentions have indeed been born. There's an offer of prosperity and an awareness of conscious in the thoughts position that one path has ended and a new path has begun. So there is this awareness. It's developing very soon. Spirit's just saying, in the meantime, as you discern what develops this month, walk in purity and integrity and kindness. Be at peace and trust that the law of attraction is going to bring to your attention great change in the area of your occupation so that you can be free, so that you can create change and go into an unexpected direction of abundance, a brand new path. Watch for some path comes, for Spirit will be guiding you to bring to fruition a sovereign position of greater privilege and strength. All right, I think that's all I got. So thank you so much, Claire, for letting me do your reading. So if no one else has a question, I think I'm going to start to reiterate, cleanse, and put away the Gypsy Oracle deck. Yeah. Now there is someone here who is feeling stuck, trapped in their thoughts about a soldier energy. This could be someone who is cold and closed off. This could be someone who's acting like the emperor energy of Aries. Now, there is a masculine here who is focused on a business, organization, money, things of the material, which isn't very emotional, right? But Spirit is saying trust that as you walk in purity and integrity and discern what this person's situation is, trust that Spirit is guiding you towards an exciting and peaceful direction. So if there is anyone who is sly, cunning, or manipulative, Spirit is going to help for you to walk in your sovereignty. And even though you may hunger for someone like that, to remember how beautiful you are and what you deserve. Okay, Spirit is trying to, let's see what we got here. In the inner strengths position, help those who are in this melancholy energy, right? Those who are thinking negatively, those who are like, it's never going to happen for me. Remember, the first message we spoke of is Spirit saying you deserve the best, right? And Spirit's trying with the master number 11 to guide the collective, male or female, into the direction of great and wealth. Your carriage is on its way, and there will be a new journey, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, and it's coming in for some who are sitting in that energy of melancholy, right? Feeling stuck or trapped in some way. 4, in the day-to-day aspects position, we do have the conversation card. So there is eventually going to come some change here. Whoops. Okay. So Spirit is saying, as you discern through conversations, talking, meeting, texts, and so on this month, what you should do, whether it's professional or personal. Again, Spirit keeps saying with the purity card in the center of the reading, walk in purity and integrity and kindness with positive thoughts, for the law of attraction is working on your behalf to bring you, most importantly, some energy here of peace. So we do have the Lover. This is with the 9 of Wands, someone who is working hard, right? You're putting in time and effort in the area of business, home, family, all the things. Well, there is a message coming in with the Horseshoe card, a confirmation of good luck. Okay, I don't know if this is going to happen for on the 7th, though I am feeling the number 7 a lot, but definitely I feel for many in the month of July. There's going to come a very passionate connection situation, but a need to make a correct decision, right? There is, in some cases, going to be a letter, communication, messages of love, someone showing that they are interested in you. For my singles, Spirit is saying if you find that you're conflicted about communication with someone because he's appearing or she's appearing as the emperor, cold and closed off, give that person some grace and some time. Okay. This is definitely a month where the universe is working on our behalf, and any of our personal energy could really mess things up. That's why there's so much here about I'm going to walk in purity and integrity. And as I discern what's unfolding, I'm going to be at peace. I have faith that there is a pleasurable new path in this great time of change that the universe is working hard on for me. So I'm going to emotionally remain hopeful. I'm going to take off that blindfold of how is this going to happen? Is this going to happen? I'm going to take off that blindfold if there is some form of temptation that I know is not good for me. I'm not going to fall into self delusion, but instead, I'm going to reflect on how far I've come and what I am currently creating. Because again, we do have this service energy in the actions position, we've got it in the emotional position. So a lot of things this month taking place in the area of business. Spirit is saying whatever it is that you are hoping for, we are guiding you into the direction of bringing to fruition your sovereignty, a higher, better path, a greater chapter in your life. So there are those who are connecting with someone who's in an official position, who is going to be offered or be offering some form of greater fortune. Okay. Now, when we get into the money, finance, career, creativity position, we have a message. Okay. Spirit is saying in some cases, I do feel like there's a beautiful, motherly, nurturing Queen of Cups here that I see who's thinking about the path ahead. She's really hoping for a fresh start with the marriage card or an elevated commitment. And I do believe that there is someone here who is going to make that marriage to you. There's just like a need to really walk in purity and integrity. If you want this, let go of all that used to be, or anyone who may show up unexpectedly during the Mercury retrograde of the end of June to the end of July. Now, I do feel like there is a gift coming from the universe. I've said that a lot today, where there's going to be a realization that no longer am I up at night worried about this, that, or the other. I trusted in spirit. I walked in integrity. I discerned when this change was going to come, and here it is. So I'm working with, however it may apply, a service, business, or organization, and I'm connecting with someone here with the King of Wands energy, Sagittarius or Leo, or someone who is a supervisor manager. I am receiving with the Six of Pentacles an offer of prosperity. Change has come with the abundance card, and now there is a need to make a decision. This change is so unexpected that I am going to trust in the signs I'm receiving. So I feel like this is unexpected is good. I just feel like there's going to be the slamming on the brakes out of fear. But the reason these great things are coming in, most importantly, is because of the shark and the rat. Okay, so the rat is someone who is working against you behind your back, right? No longer will you be up at night worried about backstabbers, communication, negativity. You're going to come to a realization after a time of discernment that an exciting, unexpected pathway has opened. And Spirit is saying, don't resist this. Don't cling to what was, for it's now time for a path that is greater. So we're stepping in with the major arcana, the judgment card, bringing signs as to what is in your highest best good, as to which decisions you should make. In fact, we still have this card from the Enchanted Map deck. right? It's in relation to another or others over the next few days, couple weeks, where there's going to be a need to make a decision to go down a new path. So, in the thoughts position, there are some who are thinking that someone else is being shrewd. Um, yeah, I feel like there could be somebody who now sees that you have attracted great things unexpectedly, that you expected beautiful change in the area of your occupation, and now it has come. In some cases, it could even be like a friend or family member is shrewd or jealous because of your successes. And, that's just human reaction for some. That's where Spirit is saying be careful this month of the Seven of Swords energies, like cunning, manipulative people. Someone may come in here that you hunger for. Again, a temptation of sorts that makes you feel beautiful, but who by which should not be trusted. That's where Spirit gets into the inner strength position with these two cards. They're saying we're giving the collective the power to make the highest, best decision by applying the lessons of the past, so that they can release anyone who is sly, cunning, manipulative, or shrewd. Now is the time to go into the direction of a path that is greater so that you can be free from who or what was keeping you stuck or trapped in your thoughts or your situation. So the friend card, I don't know. I'm feeling also like someone's like, can I trust this friend? Can I trust this person? Should I put this person in the friend zone? Could be friend or family member where I'm trying to decipher, are they faithful and kind? I'm feeling yes. In some cases, you may have been mistrusting someone, but eventually, and there is a privileged lady here, an older woman thinking about the past, a child, children, who is going to eventually make an offer of prosperity where before, there's just fear here that there being a rat or a shark. Okay. Prosperity is coming with the Queen of Pentacles energy. Commitments, partnerships, contracts are being born. There's this moment of sitting in discernment, but eventually a very powerful change as a gift from the universe. There's going to come the releasing then of negative people, places, circumstances, and the stepping into the direction of this aha moment. I'm now happy with those in my life. I'm celebrating a happily ever after. I'm making a greater decision for myself, and I am at peace. No longer am I feeling like this. Conversations are going to bring a lot of answers. They're going to bring a lot of relief. They're going to bring a lot of success and evolution. All right, so let's see here. Josie, I know, let me see, hold on. I know at least 5 Leo, 3 I met, but it didn't work out, and 2 sons that are Leo. Okay, I'm feeling more so it is the ex relationship. Whoops, I don't know what I did there. Marriage situation that you were leaving. I think that's what the storm was about, but now the storm is passing. That's why greater things are coming. You're being guided to a new community of people where, yeah, you might be having to go kind of away from your kids in order to prosper and do what you love and love what you do. At the same time as these wonderful things that are developing, there's going to be complete closure to the situation involving your ex and the marital paperwork and so on. So, yeah, look forward to this. Whoever you are, Spirit is going to open up new doorways, and it's all going to come down to the number 7 month of July, right? Am I going to make a good choice or a bad choice? Am I going to go into the path of a direction that is truly blessed, that will bring me pleasure and peace for the long term? For as I discern which doorway is best, I know that the universe is going to bring me signs as to which is the best direction I should go towards. For I have ascended. I have learned. I'm now expanding and am transcending towards a greater phase in my life. I am preparing for a new union or two, whether it's personal or professional. I know that the blessings that are coming in are a gift from the universe, and that I am now able to step into a more powerful new phase, new direction, new chapter, and release all that no longer serves me. For many, there is going to be some unconditional love here because you worked hard for this. You've gone through the difficult journeys and you have risen. All right. So thank you guys so very much for showing up once again today during my live YouTube podcast on Thursdays, U.S. Central Time at noon, U.S. Central Time. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your donations that keep me up and running day to day. If you are new here, I do offer 4 1.5-hour video readings, and they are a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video, along with a beautiful comment section. I am now offering the summer special, which is a 15-minute, 1 month video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. So thank you so very much for your support. I adore each and every one of you, and I hope to see you again next week. There we go. There we have it. Take care and